Tell me why pull-ups is always that exercise that makes you feel like you're lifting the whole world. Whole world is on your shoulders. But felt good that I actually did probably 10 plus pull-ups. So I decided to break it down into 2 pull-ups, 15 seconds rest, try to do 2 pull-ups, 15 seconds rest, try to do 2 pull-ups. And I did 3 sets of that. So yeah, add up the pull-ups, man. Yeah, and I don't know why. I think I gotta change the way that I place my pull-ups, because I put it at the end of the workout. So obviously it's gonna be hard to do pull-ups, especially after I did lat pull downs at the beginning of the workout and DB rows with the dumbbell. But it felt good to actually do back and chest to start the week off. And waking up early in the morning, I woke up at 4:30, got to the gym by 5:30 because, I don't know, it took me a little while to get up, kind of wake myself up and get ready to go to the gym. It's been a while since I've woken up early. I think these past couple of weeks I've been feeling tired for some reason. I don't know if it's mental fatigue plus physical fatigue plus not getting enough sleep plus not eating right plus not hydrating. So feels good to finally, getting early, hearing my alarm, not snoozing the alarm, but actually waking up and making the decision, I'm not snoozing today, bro. We're gonna lock in, start the week right. So did that workout, felt good, just finished stretching because, man, if you're in your 20s like I am, or if you're younger, the importance of stretching, I think, often gets overlooked. A lot of people don't prioritize stretching, and that's affecting your gains. It's affecting your body. It's affecting your recovery. So make sure to prioritize stretching after your workout, and if you can, before you work out, do some active stretches or just, warm up your body. Because, man, the tightness, especially if you go to school or you work and you're constantly sitting down for hours upon hours every day, your body gets used to being pretty much sitting down at a same position. So make sure to get some movement in. Make sure to stretch your body every single day. Even if it's a rest day, make sure to get your stretches in, because your body 20 years from now will thank you. And a lot of people that I look up that are in their 40s and 50s, they talk a lot about stretching and the importance of that on your body, because now when you're young, you don't feel hurt by doing anything. You can get out of bed and go chew some hoops, or you can get out of bed and fucking do whatever. But as you get more experienced and older, that's not the case. So we gotta make sure that we're taking care of ourselves now, so that later we don't regret not taking care of ourselves. So make sure to stretch, make sure to get some movement on your day, even if it's not necessarily lifting weights, but some sort of movement, either walking, yoga, whatever it is, man. Just get some movement to start your day, and that's what I did. I finished up the workout doing a 10-minute walk on the treadmill. I'm recovering from one of my foot being sore. So the foot that I twisted, if you watch one of my previous video, the foot that I twisted my ankle like about a month ago, 3 weeks ago at the Kendrick Lamar concert, which I don't even know if I actually gave a feedback or a review about the concert, but the concert was fire. I'm not gonna lie. As a Drake fan, I have my thoughts, and I'm like, all right, I'm tired of the Drake, all that. But the concert was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. But towards the end of the concert, actually at the end of the concert, we were helping out moving chairs, and one of the carts with all the shares, I was pulling it with one of my buddies or one of my coworkers, and I was trying to switch like what arm was grabbing the cart. So when I switched from my right arm to my left, my foot was in the way, my right foot, and then the cart, just think about, this is my foot, right? The cart went like almost like into my, obviously I had shoes, so into my shoe right by the side. And at first I didn't feel it, but then following days it was sore. It was it got swollen. It got purple-ish. So I've been recovering from it. Still have some areas of the foot that are somewhat painful to the touch. So I've been trying to get some movement in, like getting, some walking in, and doing some even stretches of my actual foot, so that the ankle can start working its mobility, and my foot can start getting used to the different placements when I walk, when I run, when I do certain exercises. Because man, tell you, I don't want any injuries, man. That's the worst thing. I was watching the playoffs yesterday, and Damian Lillard from the Milwaukee Bucks had an Achilles injury. Like, he just on his own fell to the ground and instantly was grabbing his Achilles. And I'm like, damn, it's crazy that like any movement, if you have a lot of stress in your body, any movement might injure something, might tear something, break something. So make sure to prioritize your health. And that's why I'm prioritizing, taking care of my body, even when I exercise, before I exercise, after I exercise, and even throughout my day. Because if, like I mentioned, as we grow older, our recovery is slower than when we were younger. So let's not sleep on that and take care of ourselves. So it's gonna be a great week, man. I think past couple of weeks my mindset hasn't been, up to speed. It's been a little bit more dragged out, very complaining-ish, making excuses, and being in my head a lot, instead of just taking every day as it comes. And majority or most of it is because over a lot of my life, I've always wanted to have control over everything and kind of curate my life to how I want it. And over the past couple of years, and even now recently, I've realized that I got to be able to adapt and let room for God to take over the things that I can't handle or manage, and understand that, I don't need to have everything figured out today or tomorrow. And life is a journey, and that's how I should take the approach every single day, by putting my best foot forward. And yeah, just showing up for myself, because over the years I've made a lot of excuses. I've figured out, ways to talk myself out of doing what I need to do when I actually know what I need to do. And I was watching a video last night when they were talking about, if you could change your thoughts, you can change your feelings, and in turn you can change your actions. So a lot of our actions are based off our feelings, and then our feelings are based on our thoughts. So I've realized that past couple of weeks I've been feeling not so good, and that's why my actions haven't been like at a good place. And it all starts with my thoughts, because I'm constantly thinking in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm behind, I feel like I'm not being productive. And even if I'm like, sometimes Corbin has to tell me, it's okay to not be productive, it's okay to relax, it's okay to take some time for yourself, to be present in the moment, because we're constantly trying to, better ourselves, and constantly trying to, get up to speed to the same level that other people are doing. And that just comes back to us, and we look ourselves in a negative way. So I'm learning to just take it as it comes, be able to adapt, let God take over, be patient, not worry or stress, because God got me and God got you. So If he has us, man, we got nothing to worry about. He's working behind the scenes, but yeah, I think it's all about changing our thoughts, and the way that we can change our thoughts is by, being aware of what we're consuming on a daily basis, being aware of, understanding that thoughts are going to come into your head, but you can't give them life. You can't give them, a chance to move into your feelings and then move into your actions. You got to understand that thoughts may come into your mind that might not necessarily be good for you. Just don't act upon those thoughts. And if they come in, try to understand why they came into your head. If it's something that you watch, if it's something that you, I don't know, have been triggered in the past, try to understand that and go from there, because it takes time, like anything in life. We want, nowadays with technology and everything moving faster and faster and faster, and people wanting things like instantly, it's important to understand that things take time. Habits take time. Changing your mindset, changing your program in your head takes time. You got to download a new program. And, even if you're a creator, you know that downloading a YouTube video or even exporting a YouTube video takes a lot of time. Just think about that in the mindset sense. Downloading a program into your head, downloading a new mindset takes time. And the only way that you can do that is by every single day putting your best foot forward and learning as you go, taking notes, and go from there. So, yeah, that's my little spiel for this morning. I came back from the gym, did some stretching. Now, obviously, I got water here because I got to hydrate after that workout. Still, it's 8 a.m. I'm going to watch a little bit of this YouTube video. I try to watch YouTube videos in the mornings or whenever I get a chance. So I'm watching boy Run Dog, a creator that I follow, which is pretty dope, and try to watch things that are going to inspire me, that are going to, push me to be better, instead of watching, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Instagram. And, I think I got to do a better job of just being aware of social media and just using it as a platform and not letting it consume my mind, not letting it take over my thoughts. Because that's what a lot of people do. You're constantly scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, and all these social platforms, and you're rewiring and reprogramming your mind constantly to what the world or the algorithm wants you to see. So be mindful of that, and then just curate your life to how you want it to curate. So right now, I want to get better at, vlogging and doing YouTube. So I'm watching creators that I know are doing a great job and just getting inspiration from them. So enough of that yapping. I am going to chill for a little bit, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Also, fellas and ladies, make sure to prioritize your partner and the things that they enjoy, even if it's the little things, because actually the little things matter a lot. So my girlfriend Corbin, she loves coffee. So one of my non-negotiables towards myself is every morning I try to wake up, work out, or whatever the case may be, and get her a little iced vanilla latte with vanilla pump. I eyeball it. And then she got some coffee pods because of the espresso machine, which I actually got her that for Christmas, because that's one of the only thing that she has she wanted for Christmas was the Nespresso machine. So make sure to get your partner and treat her right, or treat him right. I'm working on getting better and doing better at it, but the little things. So make her some coffee, or make him a sandwich. I don't know, bro. You can't see it right now, but it is mad dark outside, and it's the morning time. It's not 7 p.m. It's not 8 p.m. It's literally 8:30 a.m. and it's dark as hell outside. Raining. If you are from Minnesota, you probably know what's going on. Apparently there's a storm coming, and we're on tornado warning for today, and it's gonna be raining pretty much the entire day. But man, I had to bump up my ISO because, bro, it is dark outside, like crazy. But I'm on my way to work. It's raining, so I don't know if you can even hear me, because it's loud. But we're driving to work. Hopefully it dies down, so that way I can just work from the office instead of having to drive back, because it's crazy. Because a lot of the times, Minnesota, if you're from Minnesota, you know they exaggerate some of the weather things. Like a few months ago, they said, oh, it's gonna snow crazy, this and that. Bro, it didn't snow at all. And then today they're saying tornado warning, there's a storm coming, and it's like, I looked at the weather and it only said, all right, it's gonna rain, nothing crazy. I'm like, what? Why are they hyping it up like it's gonna be like this huge like hurricane? But it is raining though, and it is, bro, you can't even see the sun. You think it's clear? That's because the ISO is like at 10,000 in order for me to have this clip. But yeah, feeling good. Not gonna let that ruin our day. We're gonna start the day strong as we did this morning. Felt good to get a workout in. Felt good to, shower, get ready to go to work. And now it's just back into the swing of things. So just taking it day by day, man. Taking it day by day and going from there. Also, yesterday, man, I'm a Lakers fan. If you don't know, I'm a Lakers fan. We're down bad. We're down 3-1 against the Timberwolves, which is, obviously, I'm an honorary Timberwolves fan, Vikings fan, because I live in Minnesota. But I'm a true Lakers fan at heart, and I've been my entire life. And to see the Lakers struggling, like, Yesterday we should have won that game, and we just made dumb mistakes, turnover after turnover, and now we're down 3-1. So we'll see. We got LeBron on our side, we got Luka on our side, so I ain't too worried about anything. So yeah, the Lakers are down bad right now. And yesterday, a bunch of, like, on social media, everyone was saying Timberwolves. I'm like, bro, I was mad. I was big mad. But we're gonna at this point now, we gotta take it one day at a time. Try to figure out LeBron and Luka. They gotta figure something out, because, man, all 3 games that we've lost have been close games. I think with the exception of one of them that I think Timberwolves dominated the entire time. All the other 2 games that we lost have been close games that we were winning, and then we ended up losing by making dumb mistakes and turnovers. So we'll bounce back. So that's kind of my feelings towards the Lakers being down right now. But hey, we're alive. We're still living, man. We're still living. Games 5 is like a few days away. I think it's in LA. But we'll see how the Lakers bounce back. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'm just pulling up to work. It is raining, so I don't know. I forgot to bring an umbrella, so I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna get in the office without getting soaking wet. So I'm gonna let it die down for a little bit, because I ain't trying to get sick because I got rained on because I don't have an umbrella. So, all right, I'm gonna catch you guys after work, and after hopefully this storm passes or something. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna make it to the office. Hopefully it dies down in like a couple of minutes, because I'm literally stuck in here. As soon as I was about to turn the car off and start heading that way, because it was kind of dying down a little bit, it started pouring again. Like, so yeah, we're gonna chill in here a little bit until hopefully this dies down, because I ain't trying to get wet and be wet all day. That's one of the worst things, to get wet with rain and then have to stick the entire day with. Oh no, bro, I ain't doing it, bro. One thing I realized today, Minnesota weather, bro, it ain't it. Because why are you telling me that this morning you saw all the rain, it was dark outside, there was a tornado warning, a storm. We actually left work early because there was this huge storm, tornado. People were just going crazy all over social media. No rain, no winds, no nothing. And then at 8:30, the sun came out, say, "I'm here." So anticlimactic, but yeah. So much for nothing. No rain, no nothing, no storm. But I just spent about 30 to 45 minutes. It's evening time. It's late at night. I was watching some basketball and working on some editing to try and get ahead on this video, because what I do is that I started implementing late last year is, instead of filming everything and then working on the edit, I try to maximize my time and edit as I go. So for example, if I a morning portion, I would try and edit during my lunch break or even that evening, so that way I'm on pace when it comes to my YouTube videos specifically, because I mentioned earlier, I want to say, I don't do short form videos. I haven't posted short form videos in a while. I've been focusing on doing long form, especially since I work full time. It's just time consuming for me to do short form YouTube working a full-time job. But we're gonna try and make it work. But for now, I'm just focusing on long form, my YouTube videos. So whenever I get a chance, even if it's during my lunch break, in the evenings, in the mornings, I rarely edit in the mornings because the workout takes pretty much most of my morning. Then I come back, shower, get ready, make Corbin some coffee, and then I go to work until 5. So feel good to get some editing done. I'm pretty much almost up to date with editing. I just have 2 portions of the video to edit, and then as I continue filming this week, then I'll continue doing those days of editing as they go. So always trying to figure out ways to maximize my time, and even working a full-time job, still figuring out, hey, I can edit here. Oh, I'm not filming this day or this evening. Oh, I'm not filming. Then I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to do some work here, some work there. And yeah, but that's pretty much my evenings if I have a YouTube video. If a YouTube video, I'm ready to post it, I don't do any editing on the evenings. I pretty much watch my video either during my lunch break or after work so I can see how it looks and sounds on a TV screen. And then I start already brainstorming the next video, if not already been working on that video, the next video. So just kind of something that I do to try to keep up with the consistency, especially this past week and a half. I haven't filmed a lot. Like one of my previous videos, I had filmed something in like April 12th, and the second clip or second sequence of clips was in April 18th, and the next one was like April 20 something. Yeah, it was all over the place, but I just been busy with work at the stadium. But now that we don't have any concerts until end of May, I can kind of settle and get back into the flow of things. But yeah, that's today's update. No storm. Bro, what I'm telling you, everyone was going crazy on social media, on TikTok, on Threads, on Instagram. Minnesota people were like, oh my God, the storm, it's going to be crazy, tornado, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. But I'm going to go get some rest because you already know we got to wake up early tomorrow, clock in again, hit a workout, and then start our day off. But for now, rest. All right, back at it. Another morning workout. It is 6:08. I don't know if you can see. 6:08 a.m. Woke up a little bit later than I thought I was gonna wake up. I had an alarm at 4:30, 5:15, and 5:30, and I think I slept through the first 2 alarms and woke up at 5:30. So just got ready, and I'm gonna head out today. I'm gonna do legs just to give my upper body a rest from yesterday when we did back and chest. So we'll see how my right foot feels, because I mentioned that it's still in recovery. Nevertheless, we're gonna do legs, trying to obviously prioritize legs, because if you know, you gotta build everything, not only your upper body but also your legs. And a lot of people disregard legs, and I ain't trying to do that. So do I have everything? Yeah, I have everything. But yeah, another early morning workout, getting after it before the sun rises up.
Stick out the back back of the truck, get feisty. Tatted they fake like a Gucci man, nigga went brr, and I made them icy. I give a fuck who like me, go walk it off, my nigga go hiking. Purple track out with the yellow rim bros, I'm catching them play like a Viking. Running on that, looking for pussy, man, one in the hit on my rifle. It's hoes on that, yeah, she gon' set them on, she tryna show that she like me. My boy down the road, cut a nigga neck, got sweet, and knocked down on Titan. I'm on their mouth, chewing me up, I made a new flavor with Trident. All the presidents, I look dead, what a nigga mean, vote Joe Biden. I'm standing on a briefcase, big old AK, nigga, we don't do no hiding. This hoe real bad, her nigga a lane, so let's try they got a A-. I'm bored with a check for rising, have a best friend to tell her no bison. That pussy got power of bison. Someone get a towel, wipe her. I'm stacking these racks, hype her. Let's shout it, she nasty, trifle. Working and stick out the back of the truck, get feisty. Tatted they fake like a Gucci man, nigga went brr, and I made them icy. I give a fuck who like me, go walk it off, my nigga go hiking. Purple track out with the yellow rim bros, I'm catching them play like a Viking. Running on that, looking for pussy, man, one in the hit on my rifle. This hoes on that, you can go set them up, she tryna show that she like me. I put down the road, cut a nigga neck, got sweet.
I realized that it's been probably 3 to 4 videos that I've told you guys that I was gonna show you the new shoes that I got, the new running shoes. So because I actually got another pair, I'm just gonna give you guys kind of like a shoe reveal, or I don't know if it's a shoe reveal or what it's called, but let me set you guys up. I've been really excited about getting into running as a form of cardio, and because I'm highly considering running the Twin Cities Marathon, which they host every year around October, and this year it's going to be October 5th. So still plenty of time to kind of make a decision, but I'm most likely going to do it just to challenge myself. I've never ran a marathon before, so something new. And in preparation for it, I recently Corbin got me these Hoka shoes. These are my first official running shoe. I've never had running shoes in my life. I've had basketball shoes. Pretty much, yeah, that's what I would use for basketball, volleyball, and then for track or high jump, because I used to do high jump and all those things, like track and field in high school. I would just use my basketball shoes. So this is the first time that I'm stepping out of the basketball genre when it comes to shoes and changing into actual shoes that are gonna be beneficial and helpful for running. So I got these Hoka shoes, or Corbin got me these Hoka shoes. We got them at Nordstrom Rack, and they were, I think, at a good price, $100 or something like that. So from like $180 or $150, something like that. I don't know, I forgot the exact price, but look at how beautiful they are. Look at how cushioned they have, this amount of cushion. Every time I put them on, I feel like I'm walking on clouds. And these are definitely gonna be good running shoes for training, because they feel really comfortable, obviously, especially now that my foot is still in recovery, my right foot. I want to have a shoe that doesn't kind of put pressure on my foot. And these right here, this cushion kind of decreases the level of impact that my foot has on the floor as I'm running. So I feel good about these shoes. I also love the color. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Red and blue are my top 2 favorite colors. So I like that it's something different, because most of my shoes in the past were red. Pretty much, yeah, because my high school, the colors of my high school were red and gray and black. So it had red in it, so I would use a lot of red. And yeah, I would just lean into having more red shoe colors. So I wanted to step out and do something different. So I decided, you know what, why not get these? So these are really nice. I've heard a lot about Hokas, and I've seen creators, I've seen runners talk about Hokas. So I'm glad that I was able to get one and actually put them to the test and start running in them. So these we got actually about 2 months ago. Actually, it was for my birthday. She got them for my birthday a week before my birthday, because we went to Nordstrom Rack, and she was like, do you want them for your birthday? And she got them for me for my birthday. So these are my confidants, my running training shoes. And then recently, this past weekend, we went shopping at Egan Outlets. And what store did we go to? Oh, Nike. We went to the Nike store at Egan Outlets, and I found these shoes, which you guys, I gave you kind of like a little sneak peek of what they look like in today's workout. But if you know, I've mentioned Eliud Kipchoge, marathon runner, pretty fastest marathon in history, an hour and 59, and he just has a mentality not only about running, but how running can translate into life and how to tackle life and enjoy life in every moment. So I found these in the Nike store outlet at the outlets, and look at this. So it says here, Eliud Kipchoge or Kipchoge, and then here it says, "No human is." I'm trying to see if we. No human is limited. There we go. No human is limited. So I love the color because they're kind of orange, red. I mentioned I love red color shoes. So this is kind of similar to that. And they actually, today was the first time that I put them on and work out on them. So they feel really nice. I think these are gonna be more for short runs. If I wanna do kind of like a couple miles, 3 miles, 5 miles, I think I might use these. Or even for kind of like a casual jog. These are gonna be good. And then I feel like these ones are gonna be more for long distance running for now. I'm gonna try both of them to see how they feel over the next couple of weeks and months. And I'm gonna let you guys know kind of an update once I break them in fully. But yeah, these are my running shoe, which means that your boy's in his running era. We're about to hit a marathon at the end of the year. I haven't signed up, but I'm gonna sign up. And if you haven't done so and you wanna try it out with me. Let's run the marathon and let's push ourselves. So I'm gonna change the battery real quick because for some reason the battery is dying. It's gonna die in any second. So let me get a battery and we'll circle back. We are back. So not only I have the Hokas for running, and these are Nike Air Zoom Pegasus, or Pegasus. It's Pegasus. I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, these are the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 41. Obviously, Eliud Kipchoge, and then no human is limited. So I really love this shoe. Oh, look at this. I didn't notice. I thought that it said no human is limited on both sides. Actually, it says here, it's just the start. I don't know if you guys can see. It's just the start. That's pretty dope. Kind of a reminder of running, but also don't limit yourself. It's all in your mind. I also had gotten these shoes a while back. I feel that these are more still for running. We got them at, it wasn't Nordstrom Rack. It was, what was the store? I'm trying to think. Kohl's. We got these shoes. Corbin got them for me for Christmas, I believe. And they're called Nike Journey. I know, I told you that I'm steering away from having red color shoes. But look, trust me, it does have red, but look, most of it is gray and white. So it kind of, there's still a little hint of me in the shoe, but not red like Ronald McDonald or something. So yeah, these I've been having for a while. Very comfortable to work out in, and I've actually ran in these too. So I have a nice lineup right here of, boom, we got the Nike Journey, we got the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus, and then we got the Hokas. Nice lineup right here of running shoes. So there's no excuses. No human is limited. It's just the start. is just the start. So I'm excited to start wearing these shoes and get into training and building up my training. Today I did a leg workout, and it felt good on my right foot. I still feel some discomfort when I do certain movements with my right foot, but overall I felt nice doing the leg workout. Although when I was doing, the exercise, lunges is one of those exercises that I'm like, oh my God, I dread doing lunges. So lunges is one that I'm like, ugh, but you gotta still do it and get through it. And then the other one was the last exercise, which was kind of like a barbell RDL. So to tackle the hamstrings, that I did four working sets of every exercise. So I did leg extensions, lunges, hamstring curls on the seated hamstring curls, and then barbell RDLs to wrap up the workout. And then I just did 10 minutes of walking on the treadmill just to cool down. So did that, felt good to actually get another workout in the morning. The good thing about when I work out in the mornings is I already feel productive, and I already feel good about myself that I did something for me before even going to work. And by going to the gym early, that allows me to work out on editing in the evening, work out on trying to like brainstorming different ideas. I haven't been active on Instagram and TikTok as far as posting. I've kind of tried to focus more on YouTube and building a community, but because I work full time, I work 9 to 5, and it's hard for me to do short form on Instagram and TikTok and then also do long form on YouTube while also having a full-time job, which sometimes has events on weekends or during the week, and it's too much at time. So I'm just going to continue mastering, getting better at doing YouTube, and then maybe I'll kind of, if I gotta sit down and kind of plan out. That's pretty much what it is. I gotta plan out content for the week so that way I don't feel overwhelmed or don't know what I'm doing. But I feel good where I'm at and how I started this week with those 2 workouts. What I've realized though is if I wake up a little bit earlier, so the gym here opens at 5. It's not 24 hours. So if I wake up a little bit earlier than 4:30, let's say 4, I know, which is crazy, which means that I have to go to bed early, like at 9:30. It'll be better because then from 4 to 5, I can work on some editing. I can work on, reading the Bible. I can work on journaling and things of that nature, and then hit a workout and then come back. Because oftentimes if I hit a workout, it lasts about an hour and a half. Let's say if I go at 5, workout ends like around 6:30, almost 7. Like for example, today I got to the gym at 6 and I finish at 7:30. So it takes almost my entire morning. And then now I stretched, made Corbin some coffee, and now I got to start getting ready because it's 8 a.m. already. So I'm working through and figuring out what works best for me. Obviously, this is my second day in a row waking up early in the morning. So I'm going to continue to learn this week on what time works best for me right now to wake up. So that way I can be productive and still take care of my sleep, because you got to sleep. And obviously, your boy's always watching YouTube. Always. On the treadmill when I finished the workout, I was watching YouTube. During the workout, I didn't watch YouTube. I didn't have any music on. I was just focused on doing the workout. But in the past, I've had a YouTube video playing while I'm doing a workout, and in between sets when I'm resting, I just watch the video or a podcast, whatever the case may be. So I'm constantly watching YouTube videos, even if it's not myself's, because I try to support myself and watch my videos when I upload them just to see how they look. And I don't know, there's something about you putting your best effort into something and seeing, what the idea came out to be. And it's always kind of a reassurance that you're doing great things. So enough of the yapping. I need to start getting ready. I got to shower. I got to eat something, a snack, drink some water, and then go to work. Yep, just like that, the Lakers got eliminated. I'm gonna cut to the chase. The Lakers, my Lakers, unfortunately got eliminated from the NBA playoffs. Now, this game was yesterday. Today I woke up feeling excited about the Timberwolves because although my favorite team is the Lakers, like I've been mentioning all throughout this channel, I am an honorary Timberwolves fan. So I'm excited to hop on the bandwagon, which I wouldn't say I'm hopping on the bandwagon. I've been supporting the Timberwolves, but the Lakers since I was a little kid. Kobe is my favorite player. So I've been Lakers all the way. But now that the Lakers are in the Bahamas fishing, LeBron is fishing over there with Luka and the squad, now I can support my Timberwolves, which now they're waiting for the winner of the Rockets and Warriors series, which I believe, I don't know who even plays tonight. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yesterday I was pissed. I was pissed watching that Lakers and Timberwolves game because the Lakers were missing a big man. Rudy Gobert was looking like Wilt Chamberlain, like 27 points, 24 rebounds. That's crazy. Shout out to him and the Timberwolves for picking up the dub and moving on to the next round. And yeah, so that's that. This week has been very good for me mentally. Today I had my therapist appointment, which I don't know if I've mentioned it in the channel, but I started therapy a couple of weeks ago just to try to have a better mindset, better perspective on life, and just on everything in general. So I've loved talking to someone and hearing their expertise and hearing their insights into some of the things that are constantly in my mind. So that way, as I talk with her, with my therapist, it allows me to process it at the same time. And yeah, it's been going good. I feel good about it. It's been something that I've kind of struggled with, and I haven't been wanting to talk about it because I don't know. As a man going to therapy, I looked at it as, you know, I can deal with my own problems. Why would I talk to someone about them? But just because you're reaching out and seeking help doesn't mean that you're weak. You need support from others and listening to others' perspective that might help you grow as a person, but more importantly as a man. So felt good to have that therapist appointment today. I do it weekly with her, do kind of a weekly check-in. And yeah, Corbin is not here right now because she is celebrating her best friend's birthday. They went to a restaurant, so she's over there enjoying her time. I am here in the apartment, so I've been maximizing my time here. I did the dishes. I already ate dinner. I made some tacos. And even though it's not a Tuesday, it's still taco any day. So I ate some tacos, pretty much cleaned and put everything away. Currently doing laundry. Currently also watching. I have it on pause, but my boy Colby. I'll put it right here so you guys can check him out. My boy Colby, YouTube creator that I enjoy watching, dope content, really genuine guy. And like I've been mentioning, every day, every week, I always consume YouTube, and I always try to watch people that inspire me, people that I respect, people that I appreciate their insights and their journey. And that's what I've been doing with him, with Swole, with David Perkins. I'm going to put all those channels down below so you guys can show some love to them. And they're all men. I do follow women as well on YouTube because women have an eye for, you know, creativity and also how to connect with, you know, an audience. So I enjoy watching women creators and doing that thing. So shout out to women creators too. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to shout out my boys that I watch on YouTube. I'm going to put them down in the description so you guys can tap in with them as well and show love and support. But because that's what it's all about. It's all about supporting each other, all about growing and just living life and doing it the right way. So yesterday I didn't go to the gym yesterday. I did legs the other day, and boy, I woke up sore as hell. My body was tight, my glutes, hamstrings, calves, lower body was tight because of that leg day, so that felt good. Today I decided to take a rest day because I didn't wake up in the morning. I woke up like at 7ish, and at that point I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna hit a workout and be rushed to get ready. So I'm taking my rest day today. So I've been doing a lot. Like I mentioned, I ate. I did working on some laundry. I folded some laundry already, watching YouTube. And then later in the evening, once I finish this YouTube video, I'm going to... This is Corbin calling. Give me 1 second. As far as editing, just to give you an inside scoop of what I do as a person that works full-time and also does content creation. The way that my workflow basically has been, I film in the mornings, sometimes film in the evenings. Obviously I can't film during my work hours. So during my work hours, I just focus on work. But on my lunch breaks, if I get a chance, I edit part of my video during my lunch break, so that way I can get ahead once I come in the evening to edit. But most of the time I edit in the evenings. For some reason, there's something about late night or nighttime where I just lock in and I just enjoy editing at night when the day's over with, work is over with, and everything in the apartment is squared away. I can focus on editing a YouTube video. And it's rarely I edit in the mornings. My workflow is just filming morning, filming evening. If I'm not filming, I'm editing in the evenings and getting that video posted a couple of days in advance to when I'm filming. My goal is to continue being proactive with YouTube videos to the point that I can be a week or two in advance ahead, so that way if it does get busy at work, or if we do have a concert or a Vikings game, then I'm already covered with the video, and I can kind of work and balance those two out. And that's pretty much my workflow. I don't do a lot of crazy editing. I'm trying to implement different ways to tell my story and document it, because I love watching Colby. His content is pretty crazy, and it's not. I don't want to copy them. I get inspired by how they tell their story and how they document it. So I draw inspiration from them, and then I start thinking, how can I create it on my own way to the things that I enjoy doing, and going from there. So that's how kind of my mindset is when it comes to YouTube, and that's pretty much the platform that I've been focusing on. Although the other day, which if you don't follow me on TikTok, highly encourage you to follow. I haven't posted in a while besides the other day, but I'm trying to get better at posting short form and having different audiences so that I can have my YouTube fam, mi familia en YouTube, mi familia en TikTok, mi familia en Instagram, and then all of them together. But I posted a TikTok video. I saw this interesting, I wouldn't say trend. I saw this girl pop up on my For You page, and she put a picture of her, and it said, "From woman to woman, what's a piece of advice to get over a breakup or get over him?" Something like that. And I was like, and I saw all the comments that all the women were, sharing their thoughts, their experiences. And I'm like, man, if I can do this, but have men talk about their experience. So I created this I created this TikTok. Just go to my TikTok page, pause this video, go to my TikTok page real quick, and it's my latest my latest TikTok post. And I just posted this picture, and I put, man to man, what's the realest thing you've ever been told? And Corbin's calling again. Give me one more sec. I actually have to get ready. Corbin called me saying that her and her best friend want to get some ice cream, and they're actually gonna invite me to some ice cream. So I gotta get ready. But while I get ready and figure out what I'm gonna wear, which I'm gonna wear this in shorts with, room is crazy, bro. Don't judge me. But yeah, so I posted this. I've only gotten one comment so far. This guy commented, shout out to him, justices for all haze. I don't know. Shout out to him. Your spouse is not a reflection of you. Which I thought was pretty interesting, because most of the times I've heard people talk about, oh, your wife or your partner is a reflection of you or an extension of you. So to hear him say that one of the realest things he's ever been told is that your spouse is not a reflection of you, I commented because I want to continue to engage and get some more insights as to why, the men that eventually will comment think about those things as the realest. And I said, this is an interesting one for sure. I want to hear more. Can you talk a little bit more about it? So we'll see what he says. But yeah, I just tried something new. That's my first TikTok post since February 20, bro. This is my last TikTok post. It was a clip from a YouTube video. So it's been a while since I posted on TikTok. But this is my, me trying to do short form. I know that I've mentioned it earlier in the video. I'm going to focus on YouTube, which I am. But I'm going to try, every now and then post a TikTok here, post an Instagram reel there, boom, boom, boom. All right, I need to get dressed. This is the most random fit ever. Maybe not random, but the most basic. Hoodie, some like navy, blue shorts, and then this. And it's raining outside, so hopefully I don't think I'm gonna get rained on because they're gonna be just downstairs. But yeah, we're gonna get some ice cream. That'll be a nice sweet treat. I haven't had ice cream. Actually, I did have ice cream the other day. I had a McFlurry, which, man, if you know me, McFlurry, Oreo McFlurry to be specific, man, top tier emoji right there. But yeah, we're gonna get some ice cream and then I'm gonna come back. Let me show you. Let me show you around. Let me show you what I've been up to this evening. So, boom. Let me kind of get this dark situated. Kitchen, clean. All this. Let me just work on this. Boom. Bear with me. All this clean. I gotta hand wash that, so that way everything's good to go. Boom. We got laundry here in the works. And then boom, kitchen. Also, let me show you guys something. I don't know if you can see me there, but peace and love for y'all. Look how dope this is and how it looks. So Corbin actually got these 3 frames. We got them from Target, and we thought that this would be a cool spot for it, because in the past probably 5 months or so, there was like a huge painting of some water. It looked like it was blue. And because we wanted to do something more summertime, Corbin got these 3 frames right here. And so this, I don't know if it's a table or what it is. This was at the entrance. We decided to move it here because it looks nice, but we're gonna get another one for here. And then move this back to the entrance over there to put our keys. And this is where our keys are currently at, right there. But this right here is a vibe. Let me know your thoughts. It's a vibe. Obviously, overhead lights, I don't like that, but I'm gonna put a little LED light in the corner or something. Then this light can change colors So that way we can create an ambience. But look at how dope this looks right here. Also, I'll probably show you guys once I get back. But for my birthday, my aunt Titi Kelly, she got me an Amazon gift card, and I've been wanting to get these posters. So they're right here, and I'm gonna show it to you guys after I come back from getting ice cream with Corbin and Kaisha, which is her best friend. But I'm gonna show you, I've been watching and seeing creators have these on their offices, on their apartments, and I'm like, I've been wanting them. I'm just put in the comment section below, what do you think it's right here? It's not anything electronic, but what do you think it's in here? I'll show you shortly.
Do you have the salted?
What?
Is this the creme brulee ice cream? Yes, we do have that. Okay. Should I try that one? What's your best? I like chocolatey one.
So I had two. So a lot of these are really good. The best one, the award winning.
Ooh.
Mrs. Hazel.
Oh, that was good though, Corbin.
I will say, the sample doesn't quite do it justice, mostly because you
The top.
Oh, dairy free.
The chocolate. How is it chocolate chip cookie different? I think I'm gonna eat that one.
Could I try tres leches strawberry? Is that?
that one, we just ran out of it, and
Oh.
I had a chance to fill it up.
It's okay.
No, you
The
try.
empty bucket's right over there. Sorry, but
No, you're good. No. It's all good.
Sorry.
Wait, what's the name of this place? Is it? Oh, Bebecito.
one second, I do have it.
Ooh. Bebecito. Bebecito.
How the pistachio healthy chocolate? Okay. And then the creme. I want to get one of those. The creme brulee is better.
So which one are you gonna get?
I think I'm gonna get the Marvelous Mrs. Hazel.
Wait, which one? Oh, the world famous.
How about you,
Dairy-free,
Kai?
though.
I think I'm either gonna do the pistachio puppy chow or the salted caramel. Oh no, the creme brulee one. I think the salted caramel.
We'll see if we can get this one. Yeah, look.
You are in luck. I have it.
Oh.
What are you recording today?
YouTube video. I have a YouTube channel.
What's the channel?
Just my name. I do vlogs, lifestyle vlogs and things of that nature. So this is a strawberry.
Yes, that's the strawberry face like this.
This one's good. Oh wait,
That was good.
Yeah, this is tough.
Is it strawberry? Because it's strawberry and snickerdoodling?
Yeah.
That does not sound like it would be good, but you should get it.
If you have it, I'm taking it. Yeah. Thank you.
What size do you want?
And then for you two, what do you sign one more?
What's like the best one?
Tough.
I do not recommend it, but man, it's good.
Okay, it's not something like I would get, but it's like delicious. It just like is giving childhood dreams.
maybe you should get
Or no, you don't. You should try it. There's something like delicious about it.
Do you want to say something?
I can try that one, but I know for sure tres leche is the one for me. Thank you. And this is, what is this called?
It's just like animal.
Oh, animal?
Animal with the frosting. It's like it just tastes like.
Yeah, it's got frosting. Like,
Whoa.
Isn't that kind of delicious? Okay, I'm gonna get that, please.
Damn.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You're doing the.
whichever one. You can pick one.
No, this is a nice spot.
Yeah,
Are we in Minneapolis still, right?
we'll have to come back. Yeah.
Bebecito.
Where am I allowed to come?
Okay, we have to come back here like.
This one right here tastes like birthday cake. Cool spot. Bebecito. Bebecito.
What is that? Do they have that?
The name.
Oh, that's how you would say it.
How would you say? Babysito.
Babysito.
Is it Babysito?
That's because you're Puerto Rican. You think everything is how you say it.
Yeah, look at that fancy for the birthday girl.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's her birthday.
No, this definitely is a vibe. You got the boom there. That's a bar right there. Color outside the lines.
Like, no. Crack it. You wanna try that? Yeah. Is it? What is it?
Bob.
The Food Network one? Worthy? Italian?
So we came back from this spot in Minneapolis that's called
Babysito.
She said Babysito, Bebecito. That's the name of the spot. It's in Minneapolis. Don't know exactly where in Minneapolis, but uptown. Really nice spot. Ice cream. He also was very avid about the food. He said that they have chicken tenders, burgers. So we might try it out some other day. Really nice guy. He gave us different samples. We tried Tres Leches strawberry snickerdoodle, which I ended up getting, which was fabulous. And it actually was on a Food Network show.
A lot of the ice creams were like award winning.
Yeah, a lot of the ice creams were award winning. The one that Corbin got was called Animal Frosting.
Yeah.
And it tasted like birthday cake, right?
Yeah, I'm usually not like a birthday cake pink frosting, but it hit the spot.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of sugar though. Like,
It was very sugar. Like, it was
very sweet, yeah.
But it was really good.
But yeah, we
And
tried that
then
one.
I tried a pistachio one that was really good. Chocolate one that was good.
The Mrs. Glaze. Was it Mrs. Glaze or Mrs.
Marble.
Hazel?
Hazel.
Mrs. Hazel. It was the chocolate. The name of the chocolate one. I got the Tres Leches one. Then at the end, he told us that he had one new flavor that they were
Putting out for the next.
putting out, and it was
It was
a
like
Brazilian.
lemon
It was Brazilian lemon something,
lemonade.
and it was really good. It had like guava in it, so we thought it was really good. But it was
like
sour,
a
right?
lemonade, lemon sorbet.
It was like a lemon sorbet with guava, so that was really nice. Overall, it was a really nice
And
spot.
Kaisha had a creme brulee.
Kaisha got a creme brulee ice cream, and he had the little blowtorch. So it was nice. It was Kaisha's birthday, so Corbin and her had dinner
And
at.
some other girls, we went to San. It's in North Loop, and it's a
It's in a-
Italian, Japanese fusion, so pasta, pizza. The one that I got was like one of their flat. I think they call it like a flat bread, but it's like a stone fire pizza.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
if you can see.
Parmesan. I
Pesto.
think like pine nuts I think it was pine nuts, pesto, Parmesan, but very good. And then they have pasta, but I think this is like their most common thing is either pasta or pizza. Very good. North Loop.
Yeah, and then they picked me up, and we went to Bebecito for ice cream, and it was nice. It was a nice spot. The guy was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
He gave us a bunch of flavors to
You
taste.
can like sample anything.
You can
And
sample anything.
He
and
said
then-
that the owner literally creates all the ice creams.
Yeah, he was telling that
was a
the
Michelin star
Michelin
winner.
star, and he like the owner knows like the ice cream. He was like, oh, if the ice cream has like a strip or something, and that means that it has too much fat or
content
something.
or like it's
I'm
big
"Eh."
and creamy or.
But all the flavors that we sampled, and then the ones that we got were really good. Like the Tres Leches one, because the Tres Leches it was Tres Leches strawberry snickerdoodle. The strawberry snickerdoodle overpowered the Tres Leches flavor, but you could taste it a little bit.
Was it good that way, or do you wish?
It was good. Obviously, I love Tres Leches, so I would have preferred if it be more Tres
Like
Leche
straight up
than strawberry snickerdoodle. But it was really good. It was really good. And yeah, it was a
Sounds good.
nice sweet treat to wrap up Kaicha's birthday. So shout out to Kaicha. And yeah, also, which I told you that earlier, I was going to show you the thing that I got, which my aunt Titi Kelly gave me a gift card for my birthday a month ago, and I ordered through Amazon these. Remember how I told you Corbin got those? It's a nice setup right there of art on our walls, because look at this wall. Only has a TV, but it doesn't have anything. That wall over there, we put that Minneapolis one that we probably eventually will switch or put somewhere else. That wall doesn't have anything, and this pillar doesn't have anything. So we're trying to incorporate art to make this space even more homey, creative, artsy, etc. So I am gonna show you guys what I got. Let me put you guys right here. Set it up, boom. So this is right here. I've seen this for years. When I tell you years, and I've been wanting to get them, and eventually, finally got them. They are. I gotta frame them though, because I ordered them. So you can order them with a frame, or you can order them without the frame. So I wanted to get my own frame and get creative with it, but it's not a letter or anything. It is, look at that. It's pretty dope. Look at this, bro. This is crazy. This is Bad Bunny's debut album, Por Siempre. And it's basically, so you would frame this, and it's kind of like an album art piece to have in your wall, or on your wall. So I ordered this one, Bad Bunny's debut album, because when this album came out in 2018, man, this album was popping for me, and then obviously for everyone in Puerto Rico and all over the world. So it's a really impactful album in my life, because I remember when I was in college listening to all these music when Bad Bunny's first album came out. This was the first, like, he had a lot of singles and features, but this was the debut album that he released in Christmas, I think. Yes, December 24th, 2018, this album came out. So I ordered this one. I gotta frame it. This is they have different sizes in online. This is 12, I believe 12 by 18. So I thought that this would be a decent size, and honestly it is, because then when you frame this and then the other ones that I'm gonna show you, it'll look really nice for the office creative space. But yeah, I love this album, and I'm glad that I was able to get this. So that's one. I also ordered this one right here, another album that for me is a classic. You know, last year, my boy Kevin and I'm gonna put it right here, we went to Bryson Tiller's concert at the Armory for his Bryson Tiller tour. But this album right here, Trap Soul, dropped in 2015, September 25th, 2015. This album is a classic, and I remember I was bumping this in high school, my senior year, and then when I went to college at Iowa State, my freshman year, or the summer prior to my freshman year, I was there at a program called Apex, taking classes, orientation. I was bumping this album. So every time I listen to this album, I take a trip back to when I was a freshman, a youngin' in college. So this is a really meaningful and impactful album in my life. So that's that. And this one right here. If you've been following me anywhere on my socials or even on here, I've mentioned this artist. I went to his concert 2 years ago. This album was what started it all for me, following his career in music. To me, this is one of my favorite albums of all time, regardless of artist, regardless of genre, and that is Take Care by Drake. This dropped in 2011, November 15th, 2011. And
How old are you?
I remember this was probably when I was in 7th grade, because I remember one of my friends, Amaury, he was the one that introduced it to us, and we listened to it on our way to his house to play basketball. I'm like, what is this guy? And it was because he had song. Have you heard? I'm on one. Fuck it, I'm on one. Drake was featured in that. If you know, you know. You probably know that song with Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and all that. But Drake had a featuring on that song with DJ Khaled too. But this album, I listened to it, and from there, I became a Drake fan, and still to this day, he's one of my favorite artists. And obviously, I needed to cop and purchase this album right here. And this is these are gonna be arts that I need to frame, and you can grab it. It's canvas. I thought it was gonna be paper,
It's nice.
but it is a canvas, which is really nice because it's durable. And once I frame it, obviously it came in this, so it came rolled up. But once I flatten it out and then I put it on a frame, it's gonna look really, really nice. But the reason why I wanted to get these is because I've been wanting to get art pieces into our space that are a reflection of what I love and what I kind of grew up on, so that way I can see my journey and the things that I love. And these art pieces that we have are beautiful and aesthetic for the space. Even the Minneapolis one in the background, they're gray, but these are more like of me and what I enjoy. I love music. Like Corbin and I earlier, like just a few minutes ago, we were dancing to Marvin Gaye, right? Listen, Marvin, or something similar, because we had our Alexa play some music. But yeah, we were just vibing, and that's me. Like I'm constantly dancing, vibing to songs, here in the shower, on my way to work, on a workout. Music has always been a part of my life. So to have these art pieces that I can look on and think about memories or chapters in my life. Like this album obviously makes me think of the origin of Drake, of when I started listening to him, and ever since then he's been on different chapters in my life that I can think of. Oh, that time I listened to Views, the time I listened to this album, to that album. That's why this is kind of like an art piece, because you feel the connection and it's a part of who you are and the things that you love, and it makes you appreciate the life that you've lived. And yeah, this is kind of my way of expressing myself through music and through the things that I love, and I'm excited to get a frame. I know that they're 12 by 18, so I gotta get frames. I think the black ones would look nice than with this.
I agree.
I think because it has more like dark line, like black lines and things.
So where do we think those are going?
I'm thinking that they can go in that room.
I think that's a good idea.
That's where I was originally thinking, like in the office creative space. I already have 2 Kobe Bryant canvases that are amazing too, because that's my boy Kobe Bryant. And these will be an addition to it. Obviously, I would love for you to have ones that are you know? Even if it's not necessarily albums, but some art pieces that are more important, so that way you can kind of integrate that into the space. But yeah, this one, the Trap Soul from Bryson Tiller, and then the Bad Bunny Por Siempre debut album are just gonna be the start. I would love, obviously, down the road, to get a bunch of these, my favorite albums, and have a wall.
Yeah.
Be pretty dope to have a wall of all those albums and different art pieces, not necessarily only albums, but so that way you could be like, wow, that album, and even have maybe like a sound, what's it called, the vinyls. Vinyl record system thing that you can play music and be record player. That would be dope to have in an office, and then I can do some editing, or maybe can work, on the desk during the day. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I've been wanting them for a while, and I'm excited that they're finally here. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying. If you want to get some, I'm gonna put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. It's on Amazon and you can customize to whatever album. This is the style that I wanted, which is the album in the middle, the album name on the top, the songs at the bottom, and then it has the date that the album dropped, the year, how many minutes, the label, and all that fun stuff. But they have different layouts or templates, and then you can give them the artist, the album, and the template, and they'll do it for you on canvas paper, so it's durable.
It comes too soon. Nothing was the same. Watch me going out of the way when I should've went home. Only time of the day I get to spend on my own. I was tripping off. I used to sleep at your crib. Should drive by right where you live and pick you up on the way. We ain't spoken so long. Probably put me in the past. I can still get you wet and I can still make you laugh. You should call in to work if that ain't too much to ask. I could pour you up a drink and we could burn some. Come through, come through, come through, come through. Girl, you know we got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. So put your ass in the car. Come through, come through, come through, come through. Girl, you know we got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. So put your ass in the car. Come through.
Y'all already know when the hoodie comes on, the editing is on. Late night, not late night, it's Friday, but it is 10:21 p.m. I went to the gym after work, did bicep, triceps, and shoulders workout, and then came back, had some tacos. Corbin and I went out for ice cream, and we started watching Conclave, and then we kind of let that to rest because Corbin was getting tired. She usually goes to bed around 9:30, so she wanted to get some rest, and while she's resting, I'm gonna start working on editing, continuing to edit this YouTube video, see if I can get it out this weekend, actually on Sunday. So I have parts of my video already edited, and I just have to edit what I filmed today and then a couple of clips from a previous workout this week to wrap up this week in my life and start the weekend on a good note and film another YouTube video of this weekend. So feels good, and I know that I mentioned earlier in one of the previous clips that I enjoy editing at night. There's just something about, you know, at the end of the day, after you did all your work, after, you know, you've been busy the entire day, you can focus on yourself in the evening to wrap up the evening. And I am here in the corner facing downtown, so sometimes it's nice to, obviously I have the light turned on, but I usually have it off. And actually, I think I'm gonna turn it off real quick. This is more of the vibe. So I have my YouTube video here to edit. So I'm using my girlfriend's monitor to work on editing because I love having it on a bigger screen. Let me show you guys. So I love having it right here where it's bigger and I can see kind of how it looks on a much bigger scale. And this is let me show you guys. This is what my timeline looks like as of now. So clips right here from the other day, from earlier this week. This was from yesterday. And yeah, when we went, Corbin and Kaisha, to get some ice cream. Clips from workouts and things of that sort. So that's pretty much how my timeline works. And I don't know if you noticed the colors, and this is more of a workflow for me. I've learned this from another creator that was working on some editing, and he said that when he's finishing or working on his timeline, he assigns colors to different parts of the video. So for example, let me put you guys right here. So so you guys can see, boom. I have the green clips right here. Let me give you guys a little zoom. So these clips right here are green, green, green. That means that I already finished editing them and color grading them and everything. And this right here, this adjustment layer is the one that has the color grade. If I click this off, so this is how it comes off the camera. Obviously I edit certain different clips, but overall this is what it looks like coming off the camera because I film in S-Log3, so that way I can maximize my camera and do some color grading. And then I put a creative look that I purchased from one of the creators I follow, OMG Adrian, really dope creator. I'm gonna put him in the description as well. But yeah, I got some of his LUT packs, and this is how it looks before and after. So kind of nice little add-on to the color grading of the video. And then these clips right here, I don't know if you guys can see, let me lower it down. These clips right here that are in blue, this means that I still have to cut them and color grade them, because I already have, most of it color graded, but I start to fine tune on different details based to how I want it to look and feel on the YouTube video. But yeah, so these clips right here, when it's blue, it means that I have to both cut it and color grade it. If it's green, that means that I already edited it and it's good to go on the timeline. Sometimes I put up, let me zoom out here real quick. Sometimes I put them on the color yellow, and that means that those, there we go, right here. That means that those clips are already either color graded or cut, and I just have to either edit them if I already color graded them, or cut them, or color grade it if I edited them already. So that's how I have my timeline. It's not sophisticated at this moment, and it hasn't been for a while, but once I start learning more about sound design, transitions, then the timeline will look crazier with different layers. But for now, because I'm just trying to be consistent and work on documenting my journey, I'm not trying to be too sophisticated with my editing, because then it takes me a day to put out a video. And with obviously working full time, it's hard to take even more hours to edit a video. So I'm trying to keep the edit as concise and effective as possible. And then when I do, find a better I don't know, circumstance, or I have more time to edit, then I can, allocate the time to that. But that's pretty much my workflow for editing. I don't do a lot of crazy things into it. I've seen it on YouTube, and I love the creators that do them, and I want to incorporate more things. Obviously, I'm gonna put in more drone shots on my videos, since I got my drone that you guys have seen probably in one of my previous videos. So I'm gonna be incorporating more drone shots. I'm gonna be incorporating different angles to kind of tell different stories of my journey, from a broad perspective, a close-up perspective, and just to spice things up and make it interesting, and also make it fun for me to kind of figure it out as I go. But that is pretty much what I'm gonna be up to. I would say probably the next 2.5 hours. I don't know if it'll take 2.5 hours, but given the fact that I am almost done, I just need to edit like a workout portion here, today's workout portion, and then add this section to the end, which I don't need to edit because it's a talking head part that I'm not gonna have any cuts. I'm just gonna do the whole thing straight through. It'll be easier for me to implement this portion to the end of the video, and then boom, that's good to go. And yeah, this is pretty much a little behind the scenes of my content creator journey. Like I mentioned earlier, I've only been focusing on YouTube. I haven't been posting on Instagram. I haven't been posting on TikTok. I know that a lot of people do all of it, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I think I'm trying to not overwhelm myself, and I know that in the past I've tried to do everything, and it becomes overwhelming to the point that I get analysis paralysis. One of those, you get what I'm saying. That I think about, all right, what should I do with this and that, and I ended up not doing anything. So, taking baby steps, learning and growing, but I'm excited to continue to put in the effort on YouTube. This really excites me. Every time I can sit down here and do some editing, and sometimes take a minute, watch a YouTube video, then get back to editing my YouTube video, take a break from editing, watch the beautiful downtown Minneapolis outside my window, which let me show you guys so you guys can be a part of look at how beautiful that looks. I can look outside the building and have all those lights. Really, really nice. But yes, that'll be the end of this video. I appreciate you for watching. If you've watched this far, and if you watched the entire video, I appreciate it for real. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to be a part of my journey, I'd like for you to subscribe, so that way I can also be an inspiration and a positive influence in your life, and you can draw some inspiration from my journey and my life and get better, 1% better every day. That's what it's all about. So I'm gonna put my editing hat on, which I don't even know where my AirPods are, but I gotta put my AirPods on so I can lock in on this video. So I got a lot of work to do. All right, let's tap in. See you in the next one. Peace.